All right, so I just took on the beast that is 21.1. I'm gonna call that workout the firey snail. Oh man, I literally felt like a snail on fire. That's the best way to describe that workout. Last night, literally as soon as they announced the workout, I made a video of kind of my first thoughts and strategies going into the workout. One of my former clients and now coach, Liz Weldon, she gave me the idea to do the video breakdowns, and I was like, man, I love this, because in the past, one of my favorite things about coaching was during the open, like breaking down strategies on how to game the workouts, because oftentimes, like, I felt like one of the reasons why I got a decent score was not necessarily because of my fitness, but because of a good game plan and a strategy. And then sometimes maybe it was the opposite. So your game plan and strategy makes a big difference. And I have finished top my first year doing the CrossFit Open. I'd been doing CrossFit for like 6 to 8 months, and I finished top 6%. And then ever since then, I've always finished top 3 or top 2% in overall. So I feel like I have fairly decent scores, and I feel like I bring to the table a lot of times strategies where I don't have to work as hard as some people. And I try to tell people that you don't have to work as hard if you have a good strategy. But going into this workout, like, there was not a whole lot of strategy to this one, but I wanted to give you some of the things that I experienced in the workout. And so now I am going to cut over to some footage of as soon as I finish this workout. Okay, so CrossFit Open 21.1. I just finished it up, just did it for the first time. And, in my original video, I expected that the shoulders were going to blow up. The shoulders were going to be a factor. I mean, looking at how close them, how Carrie finished the workout on only 2 minutes, basically under the time cap. And then Christy, CrossFit Games athlete, she got time capped and was taking major rests on the wall walk. So I knew, like, okay, this is going to be worse than I thought. But I really didn't know until I got into it. About in the round of nines were horrible on the wall walks. Like, I got to take in 10-second rest between wall walks, I stood up a couple times, so like just to get back on my feet and I feel like blood flowing correctly. I stood up a couple times between reps of wall walks. I would stand up, just kind of shake my shoulders out. I don't know if that was helpful or not. It felt like it was, because it felt like even laying on the floor. So like when I would lay on the floor, I would take my arms and just lay them down by my side. So I was just like lay my arms down there by my side. And so that was pretty difficult. Like, it just felt like even when I laid my arms down by my side that I was really struggling. So let's see if I can get my camera set up here. Yeah, so what I would do is, like, between the wall walk, I would try laying like this, and it still didn't feel right. So there was times where I would just stand up, walk around, shake my arms out for that 10 seconds, and then go back down for a rep. One thing I also tried is wearing knee sleeves, because I noticed that when I was doing my warm-up sets that my knees were sweaty, and so my knees were touching the floor, getting the floor all wet. I didn't want the floor to be all wet when I was doing my wall walks. Now, it was inevitable that started to happen as I started to sweat, but I kept a couple towels right close by, and I would wipe down my spot. I would wipe it down, because here's the deal. If I'm resting 10 seconds between wall walks, well, then I had time, to kind of wipe things down a little bit. The double unders, I pushed them pretty hard, but it was really tough because my shoulders were just so blown up that it would just go from my here all the way down to my grip. Just like any shoulder and double under workout I've ever done, it was really, really difficult to push the pace on the double unders. And I've gotten where I'm pretty efficient, pretty good at my double unders, and the wall walks just sapped my shoulders so bad. And it's crazy because, I mean, I can handstand walk, 100 foot. I can, I'm pretty good upside down. I can do a lot of handstand push-ups. But I'm telling you, those wall walks were killer. So if you haven't done it yet, be careful of that, your shoulders blowing up. This is a workout I'm definitely, I'm gonna redo. I think that I can do better next time. I think that I messed up and tripped up on my double unders a few times, which normally I don't do. So it was just a bad double under day. And then I think that this is the kind of workout that if I go back and redo it, it's going to be better the next time. But still yet, it's a major shoulder burner, and just being upside down, that was way more painful than I thought. On your warm up, I will say, I think inchworms are really good. That's something I didn't mention in my first video. I think inchworms are a really good exercise. Yoga push-ups, shoulder taps, get some blood flowing in them shoulders before you even start. And I will say another thing, my lungs were a little bit more fatigued than I thought they would. Like, my breathing got a little bit out of control. I think that it was really hard for me to not hold my breath on those wall walks. So be very conscious of your breathing. Like, I was sitting there, in my first video, I said, be conscious of your breathing. And even though I knew that, it was still really difficult to breathe right on those wall walks. So be mindful of that. But good luck. Be ready. The shoulder fatigue sets in really fast. For me, it was on that set of 9. Woo, man, shoulders were just burning. I was started getting, I was scared to no rep on the wall walk, right? So that's where I was a little bit cautious. So maybe next time through, push it a little bit more. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. All right, so something that I will add is that, it really started getting spicy for me in the round of 6 and 60. I didn't really have a plan to break up the double unders until the round of 90, because I do sets of 100 plus unbroken really well. In a minute, I can do, I think, 120 to 130 double unders in a minute. So I'm pretty decent at double unders relative to all my other skills. So I was going to wait till the 90 to break them up, but now going back, I think when I redo this workout, and I am going to redo it, this will be the first time I've ever redone an open workout, but I'm going to break up the double unders in the round of 60. And I'm not going to take big breaks, but I'm just going to do 20 and relax my shoulders, let some of that fatigue clear, maybe for 5 breaths or less, maybe 3 breaths, and then back 20 again. And just to release that tension, because in this workout, there is so much tension in your shoulders. It is insane. So I think that will help just breaking up the double unders and that tension that you get in your shoulders when you do those double unders. Also, next time through, really paying attention to my breathing on those wall walks, because they are brutal. So I will stick to the idea that I had in the original video that you need to be like a wet noodle. When you're on the ground and you're not doing your wall walk, you don't need to be laying there with tension in your shoulders, laying there prone like this. Just laying like this on the floor just puts a lot of tension in the back of your shoulders. And so what I was doing, as you saw in the video, is just laying there flat, like I was just dead or something. And it felt super goofy. And I did feel like a snail on fire. But this workout, man, it just feels like you're going so slow. It just feels like you're oh my gosh, man, I'm going so slow. In your mind, you just want to go faster, but your shoulders are just nope, shoulders on fire. I did feel like my calves too were on fire. It was like the blood was just trapped in my calves, and the blood was just trapped in my shoulders and just couldn't get anywhere. And I think that's why I started standing up in the workout, because I felt like standing up and walking around, it was flushing my body out, getting all that, fatigue flushed out of my calves, out of my shoulders. I don't know if that was true, but it did feel like the case. Man, when I was just laying there prone, even with my arms down, it just felt my shoulders just were, all the blood was just trapped in my shoulders and couldn't go anywhere. So all that said, I finished with
378 reps on my first attempt. So that was 4 reps into the 21 wall walks. I feel like that was a decent score. Like, I feel like a lot of people are not going to finish the workout. So, like, that, I feel like every single rep you get in that round of 21, like, is going to make a huge difference, like, on the leaderboard. I mean, getting 4 more wall walks, I feel like, is going to be huge. I feel like there are going to be some outliers as we watch the leaderboard shape up. I don't think anybody's going to beat Carrie Pierce, guys or girls. She's just got crazy shoulder endurance. But I think that'll be interesting to see, like, on the guys' end, there may be some light, smaller guys who are gymnasts out there who are still good at double unders, who are just going to smoke through this workout and may beat some top games athletes in this workout. I think it'll be a little bit lopsided in that way. Like, you're going to have some specialists out there who could really top them. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be enough to, like, now we got the whole 10% thing. I don't think it's going to be enough to, like, knock anybody out of 10% because, I mean, I'm by no means a gymnastics or shoulder endurance specialist. I mean, I'm decent at those movements, but I'm not a specialist by any means. I still got 378 reps, which I feel like is a decent score. Probably redo it and probably get a higher score. So I just think that, yeah, it's not going to be enough to knock people out of the 10%. Like, I would be shocked. I've never finished a workout in under top 10% ever. So if this one is out of the top 10%, I will be shocked. And with that being said, all the games athletes are going to do better in their scores than me. So, like, even though you got them outliers, like, I still think it's not going to shake up the leaderboard too bad. We got 2 more workouts, and I'm sure they're going to be more CrossFit specific, right? We're probably going to have thrusters and chest to bars or something like that, burpees, or some kind of dumbbell movement that mostly CrossFitters do. But thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please shoot me any comments, any questions, any more thoughts or questions you might have about this workout. I think if you're going to redo it, like, I finished the workout and I really don't even feel like I worked out now. So, like, I mean, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to redo it tomorrow, but I don't know. This is one of those workouts where I feel like I probably could. I'm probably going to wait. It's Friday. I'm probably going to wait till Sunday to redo the workout, Sunday or Monday. Anyways, just because I'm following Train Think Tank design programming, and that's the way they have it laid out, is for the redos to be on Monday. Technically, I shouldn't redo because I'm probably going to be in the top 10%, but if you're going to redo the workout, this is one where, like, I mean, if you don't have time to do it Sunday or Monday, like, you could probably go ahead and redo it tomorrow. Probably not going to be that big of a deal, honestly. So, anyways, thanks again, and y'all have a good weekend.